guys. I am totally giving you like bare-faced beauty, so bear with me. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I just got back in from my travels. So obviously you guys saw, last clip you saw me, I was on a flight and I was headed to Miami to chill out for a couple days before going home to Toronto and then going to
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
going to Toronto for a couple days and then going to meet my sister in the Northeast. So I didn't vlog the trip at all. If you have me on Instagram stories and actually TikTok as well, then you would have seen bits and pieces. I'll input some really cute footage now. But I really just kind of wanted to chill out, reset. This was basically my Christmas trip. If you guys watch my previous videos, then you guys know that I got COVID right before Christmas, so I wasn't able to go home. And that was such a downer for both me and my family. So this was kind of my Christmas trip redone. Ontario just got out of lockdown, so I believe the lockdown ended January 31st. So as soon as that was done, I was on the first thing smoking. So I was gone for about 10 days. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I don't typically travel for very long. You know, when people say they take 2 weeks and go to one place, I'm always like, how? Like, how? That is so long to be in one place. I don't know why. I'm not really the biggest like indecisive or jumpy person, but yeah, the idea of being somewhere for 2 weeks is just really long. I'm sure it has its benefits and maybe one day I'll do it, but until then, Miami wasn't always in the plans. It kind of happened last minute. My flight from Heathrow to DC was severely delayed, and that was so annoying. If you've ever had a really major flight delay, it is just the worst vibe, and I was so annoyed because we were already on the aircraft, because had I not been on the aircraft and it was delayed, which sometimes happens, I would have asked them to put me on a different flight, you know, bring me to Chicago, bring me to New York, wherever, like just get me so that I can make my connection. Anyways, that didn't happen. Ended up having to spend the night in DC, which was nice. I got to see some monuments kind of on my way into the city and on my way out the next day, which was really cool. If you've been following me for a long time, I went to DC years ago with my friend Allie. That was the first and only time I've ever been there. We had a great time. And I've actually never been back since, and I really want to because I've heard such lovely things. Stayed at the Ritz, and it was great. Cool, went in, slept, left. Then I was like, you know what? I've got a few days to kill before I actually have to be in Toronto. I'm going to go to one of my favorite cities in the world, Miami. I used to go to Miami. I had like a running thing where I would go at least once a year when I lived in Toronto. Obviously, since I moved to London, it hasn't happened. Just because obviously it's quite a ways away. You can fly. There are direct flights from BA, but it's from Gatwick, and it's not every day because it's more of a leisure flight as opposed to business flights you can get almost every day, even now during COVID. So I haven't been since early 2017, and that's a long time. And I was wondering if maybe I would love it the same as I did before. I think it's an easier, bigger love when you live in North America because it's really close, it's really accessible, and it's such a different experience than the rest of the US. There's a few cities in the US that are very unlike the rest of the country. Miami's definitely one of those places. And I did. I loved it so, so much. The sense of peace and calm that came over me when I was there was incredible. I think just being around all that sun and the water and just the perfect, like, mild yet warm weather. January, February in Miami are usually really, really good. It was just beautiful. It was such a good trip. I'm so glad I went, even though it was quite short. Nice to check out new places. I went to Kiki on the River, which came highly recommended on TikTok, and I'm so glad I went. It's a good restaurant, guys. So if you are in Miami, and apparently the Sunday brunch, I think, is where it's at, but worth it. Great, great spot. And then I left and I went home, and so weird landing in Pearson after not being there since August 2020. Spent so much time with my family and just really kept it super, super low key, and that's all I wanted. It was so nice to be home. The cold didn't bother me. The snow didn't bother me because it's sunny and it's beautiful, and yeah, it's home, so it was fine. And then left Toronto to meet my sister in New York. And originally we were just going to do a few hours. I was going to fly in the morning. I would meet her there because she'll come in from Philly. And then I would take the evening flight back to London, which is usually around 7 o'clock from Newark. And she was kind of flexing about spending the night. So I was like, okay, if you're down to spend the night, then I'm down to spend the night. And that was really nice too. I haven't been to New York in a while, and that was really nice. We went to La Pecora Bianca in Soho, I think, for dinner. We wanted to go to some of the hot spots, which was Raoul's, Don Angie's, Sushi Nakazawa. Anyways, booked, okay? My God, New York is just as bad as London. Booked, baby. So they're all on my list for next time. And this time I know I will have to work much faster or make earlier arrangements. I'm notorious at doing things last minute because I just do it when I feel it and things change and blah blah. Anyways, so now I'm back home. I'm rested. It's about almost 3 o'clock. It is so sunny in London today, but the gag is this is the last day of sun for the foreseeable future. It's like, wow, like back to the nonsense of this perpetually cloudy place. Like, ugh. Anyways, I've got copious amounts of package to go through. We're going to go through the fun ones right now. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, find out. Because so good. This is like the only food thing, or the only thing I miss food-wise, like really miss, when I'm in London. Honestly, ketchup chips are a vibe. Ah, so good. Okay, so 4 packages, 2 stores. Net-a-Porter, House of CB. We'll go House of CB first. I've been on a House of CB kick since my birthday. Just because I think that what they do very well. And I wanted more pieces like this in my wardrobe. So, this is the baby doll extra small plus cup. I'm probably not going to try it on today because I almost think I might have gotten the wrong size. But I'm going to see how it fits because I think I tried on the regular size in store and it was just a bit too snug. So I'm going to see if this works, but this dress is so bomb. And what I like about it, first of all, shout out to House of CB for now creating like bigger cups. Love that. Bigger cups with also smaller sizing, not just bigger cups and larger sizing. Love that. What's nice about this dress is that you can wear it, so it's like a baby doll type dress, but like sexy baby doll. And they have 2. One has cutouts at the side. I didn't get that one. I got the one without the cutouts. And what I like about it is that when I want to be a bit more modest, I can just wear tights underneath. Tights with ankle boots or like knee-high boots. My suede Louboutin boots would look great with this. Like, perfect. So, you know, you can be a bit more showy with the décolleté and the cleavage, but then you don't have to have a short dress if you're maybe going to dinner or somewhere that you just want to be a bit more covered up, or if it's super, super cold. So I really, really, really like this. My sister is getting married in May, and her bachelorette is in April, so I'm prepping ahead of time because I'm also giving up shopping for Lent, so trying to prep what I would bring with me ahead of time. Next up, so hopefully you guys pray for me that that fits. If not, I'm gonna have to change it again. All right, next up, oh my god, I know what this is. Okay, so this is another one that I tried in store, but they didn't have my size, or in black. This is their corset open, guys, with like the mesh sleeve. So gorgeous. Again, I will insert a picture. Actually, I won't insert a picture, but I'll link it down below for you guys. Just praying it fits. This is I ordered this in the plus cup in a small because it was very snug when I tried it on. I used to be an extra small in House of CB, and then all of a sudden, like, now I'm not, and I don't know if they maybe changed their sizing or because they have the plus cups now, things have changed, but I always used to be an extra small, and then I would have to adjust it, like alter it, but I don't really know what's going on now, but super hoping that these fit. And what I like about this is that this is a classic piece. Like, yes, it's showy and it's a corset and it's got mesh sleeves, but like this is never going to go out of style. Like raving, sexy, it's never, if you want to be more modest, you could even, I'm sure, throw a blazer over top. Like, it's never going to go out of style at all. You could wear maybe like a sleeveless turtleneck underneath. Like, it's never going to go out of style. So hopefully it fits. If not, you already know what I have to do. All right, Net-a-Porter. This is actually my third Net-a-Porter purchase from the sale. I can't remember everything that I got, but afterwards I will show you guys what I got. Shoes. Sorry, that was really confusing. I did a first order of the sale and I got that before I left. I received that before I left. I will show you guys what I received after I do these two. Gianvito Rossi, which, if you don't know, one of the most comfortable heels out there. In my opinion, the brands that make the most comfortable high heels are Gianvito Rossi. And these are not necessarily every single shoe, but consistently across the board, you can guarantee some sort of comfort in their craftsmanship. So I have 4. 3 of them I can personally recommend, and 1 I've just heard a lot of feedback from other people. So 1, Gianvito Rossi, I can physically recommend that myself. 2, Manolo Blahniks, 1000%. I have Hingizis and BBs, both comfortable. And I'm losing my train of thought. Aquazzura, and I've talked about this before. I have boots from them. I've got a pair of heels from them. Very, very comfortable. Highly recommend all those 3. And then I don't have any of this brand, but I have heard they're very comfortable as well, Jimmy Choo. So those are my recommendations if you're really looking for luxury designer shoes that are very comfortable or put comfort high in their ethos of creation. What do you think is your most comfortable designer shoe, or a brand that you would say has very comfortable shoes? Comment down below and let me know, because this is actually a very big thing for me now as an adult, buying shoes. Like, I will not buy anything that just looks sexy but I know won't be comfortable for me. I won't do it. Doesn't matter how gorgeous it is, doesn't matter how on sale it is, I won't do it. So I wasn't sure if I was going to like these, because they're a bit trendy, but a bit classic at the same time. These are the Gianvito Rossi mesh pumps. Definitely spinning off that Bottega trend of mesh pumps. It's got the plexi on the inside, which I can do without because I'm kind of over everything plexi, even though the other Gianvito Rossis I have are plexi as well. And I got this in a size 39.5 because they have a bit of a tension right here to kind of keep your ankles in, which I don't mind because my ankles are notoriously tiny. So I'm just seeing if they fit. Oh yeah, they're definitely snug. I think a 40 might be too small. What do we think? This is not a good shoe haul at all, but I just kind of want to show you guys. I will style it and show you guys, but so far, so good. I'm a classic shoe girl. I don't really like too many trendy shoes. I find trendier shoes a lot of times they're so sexy, but they're so uncomfortable. I like shoes that go with a lot of things, especially when they're designer shoes. I don't know. I think I'm more experimental with my clothes than my shoes, which I know for most people is probably the opposite. But yeah. I don't mind. They're sexy. They're different. And again, this is something that although it was created based on trend, this is something that I could wear for a very long time. Okay, so this is an even bigger Net-a-Porter box. This one, these purchases I definitely bought on a whim. And shout out to Good Neighbors because every time I go somewhere, I always receive packages. It's just my luck. And my neighbors are so good. Like, they accept every single thing, no question. They don't send anything back. They're not mean about it. And I'm just very grateful for neighbors like that because I do the same for them. I picked up 4 pieces. The first one is from the brand Totem. It's all over Instagram, very popular brand. So this is a size 38 of like a twill pullover. I thought it was really chic for the summer, but I also thought I could kind of pair it with my vinyl leggings from Commando, maybe even the John Vito Rossi pumps, just to kind of make it a bit cooler. It's got a cinched waist over here. It's giving me like 90s dad vibes. Like, it's twill, it's a half zip pullover. It's a tracksuit top. It's in a nice, like, really classy, elegant off-white. So I'm gonna see how I like it. It is a bit big. I'm gonna do a full haul for you guys with styling. I'll probably film that tomorrow because I bought a bunch of stuff in Canada as well. So I'm just gonna put everything together in like this massive spring haul that I just did. And I'll try on everything. So I got this. TBD if I'm gonna keep it. I need to try and style it, see how I like it, and go from there. This is from the brand Acheval Pampa. It's just a twill cotton, like, white pant. It's a tapered pant with a button detail at the bottom. These fit like a dream. Again, I'm going to style them. These are just very essential summer things for me. I love a white pant in the summertime. I love a white linen pant in the summertime. However, one thing I've noticed with linen is that each time you wash it, dry clean, whatever, it gets smaller and smaller. So that's a bit annoying because, yeah, like, that's annoying. Even if it's not 100% linen, I find that always happens. Then sometimes I end up having to make them into shorts, but I still want like a crisp linen pant. I find it really hard to like maintain the same fit season over season. So I opted for these this year. These I know I will take with me everywhere, and I got a size extra small. Then I got the redone Hanes collab pullover. This is a small. Really, really loving like this sky blue, baby blue color this season. Like, normally would not be my bag, but it looks really good on me and I've just been drawn to it lately. I got a size small. It's a 70s half zip. It is a bit smaller than I thought it would be, like shorter. So I'm debating if I should exchange it for another size. Again, I'm going to try it on, style it, see how I like, and we'll go from there. And then I got this is Trey by Natalie Radabesi, I think. Extra small drop crotch sweatpants. So I don't really like drop crotch. It's not my thing at all. But I was like, maybe I can make it work. I'll just wear it up higher because I wanted like, well, I liked the idea of a really cool sweatpant. So these have like this tapered and then this zipper like cuff at the zipper, open split leg, and then the cuff at the bottom. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'll hike them up, roll them over because it's got the drawstring, almost to give like that paper bag effect, which I actually don't like that effect, but this is like really subtle and it still kind of looks cute. It doesn't look like, oh, you're walking around with your pants are too big. But again, I'm gonna style it, see how I like it, but I really, 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 really like the bottom. like really like it. I like the zipper, I like the cuff. It is so like badass, and I tried it on really quickly with my Gianvito Rossi's, and they look perfect together. So I'm hoping I can make it work. And that's it. That's what I got in my packages. I got something from Amazon, but I think it's like house stuff. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna try and make the most of the day. Again, it's mid-afternoon, so who knows what's gonna happen, but happy to be back home and back into the swing of things. We're in like this massive square where the Grand Palace is. That's like a music museum, I think. There's a Starbucks all the way over there. You probably can't see it, but it's right there. There's Aisha. She's trying to figure out where we're going. Say hi! Hi! She's like our lovely tour guide. And yeah, we finally made it. It's a bit colder than we thought it would be, which is a bit annoying, but such is life. I thought this said the actual company that we had the waffles at, but it's Maison d'Andoy, and it's been here since 1829. And the waffle was really, really good. Would you say it was good, Aisha? Did you like your waffle? Yeah. I liked mine. It was like crispy. I guess it's like the traditional Belgian waffle, but so good. And I'm just having a cappuccino. We're just kind of taking a break because it's much colder than we thought it would be in Brussels. But it's got this really nice like overcast light, which you can see. So pretty. So we're just gonna chill, and then we'll get to explore a bit more. So yeah, sit tight. Look at this beauty. Obviously, this is Saint Laurent by Anthony Vaccarello. He's amazing. I love him, and I'm so glad we can see some of his art on display. Belgian restaurant. It's called, what is it called? The Lobster House. The Lobster House. Lobster House. Aisha got lobster, of course. It's divine. My my mussels and my side of fries are coming shortly, and a little glass of house wine because we had to. And I got this green pepper sauce. Tastes like steak sauce, but so good. Fresh mayo, ketchup, and of course, Belgian fries. So Aisha has purchased the penis donut. She has enjoyed it very much. It's from La Zigounette. Aisha, did you love it? Yeah, of course you did. This is like the square where you can find it. La Zigounette is right there. It's next door to this guy. The statue of it all. People are obsessed with. You're absolutely obsessed with this little guy. Yeah. He's even like an official dresser that like comes and cleans it. It's a really big deal. So you guys can see La Zigounette. There's the little guy, and they've got lady parts, and male parts. So I'm getting ready for not quite dinner because I had a really late lunch and I'm so full, but like a little late snack and drinks. And I figured I would come on and show you guys. Like, I feel like I talk about this lip liner all the time. This is the Victoria Beckham Beauty in number 4, but I love it. It's such a good lip liner. I love the color. Honestly, I cannot get enough of it. And then I have a couple things for a nude lip. I had a red lip on today, so my lips are a little bit more pink than normal, but I think I'm gonna go for Bobbi Brown Art Stick. I feel like I've mentioned this before, in Brown Berry. And then I go over with this Milani gloss. This is the Milani Luminoso gloss. This is in number 4. It's the Keep It Full gloss line, and it's number 4. And I'm gonna have to do this and then come back. It's like a chubby pencil, but I love it. I've got a little bit of like chapstick on, so it's a bit more glossy than normally, but this is like it's more like matte. Not like drying matte, but there's not a lot of hydration in this, which I don't mind, because then I go in with my gloss. But the two of them together, I think, because the VB Beauty is like a little bit neutral and the Bobbi Brown's quite cool tone. So I just hit a little bit in the center. Love. Like, love. This lighting is a bit weird, but so you can see here. Love. I love this lip so much. I'm finished getting dressed, and then I'll show you guys my full fit. So this is what I ended up settling on, because all my sexy dresses, I just didn't feel like feeling a little bloated, so this is it. Mango blouse, Aritzia Melina pants, and my old trusty Sam Edelman. So I'm excited to go for drinks now at a fun place, and then come and crash because I have an early morning tomorrow. So that's pretty much it.